Hi everybody, John here with the Simplest Biz. First off, if you need more information, go to the simplestbizforyou.com. That's F-O-R, the letter U.com, and you can opt in for some more information. It's the first time you're seeing a video. This video in particular is going to be about the importance of this training and what you learn in it and why it's important to learn what you'll learn in this training that I'm providing called the Simplest Biz Training course. Let's talk about a few scenarios. If you walk up to a business, and for you folks who don't know about what this is about, this is a pallet business I've been running for the last 21 years. And it's a very simple model where I don't have employees or inventory or workman comp or a lease, and I get my product for free. 95% of it's free. So, and I'm taking it from point A to point B, plus there's brokering involved as well. So anyway, just get that out of the way. But the training course itself, why it's valuable, why it's important for you to know the information that's in this course, even though it's called the Simplest Biz. The simple part is once you have these businesses set up, it's a rinse and repeat. It's a repeatable process, and the accounts that you get order over and over and over and over again. So that's the simple part, and you see a lot of that in the materials that I have out there. But the important part is how to get them, where they are, who they are, what to say. Okay, so in the example, if you come up across a business and they have 5 different types of pallets. Well, most of the folks out there, they're only dealing, these scavengers that you see, they're dealing with one style, and they can't get exclusivity on that particular business. You need to know where those 5 different styles are going and do a better job for that business. You'll learn that in the course. Okay. What if you have one supplier that's generating 20 a week and the other supplier is, generating 120 a day? What do you need to do to set it up correctly? What are the sweet spots? What are the pain points of these businesses? What are they doing wrong? What is the supplier doing wrong? This training will teach you that. This training will actually teach you exactly, you're out in the field, it'll show you exactly what to say, which questions to ask, which problems to solve, which items and issues that need to be pointed out that you can consult them with, how to maximize your profits. I mean, I could go on and on and on. This is a massive course. This is not some flimsy old course telling you concepts. You're out in the field seeing what I see, doing what I do, okay? And saying what I say and going where I'm telling you to go. It's very important because it's a good way of learning. Because you'll run across the same situation yourself. And I want you to be prepared to help these businesses in a way they hadn't been helped before. There's so much unprofessionalism in this business, in this niche, where once you take the course, you're not the rookie anymore. You're the guy who actually can notice things, ask the right questions, and find the right solutions for them as you go through the course. Okay, here's another scenario. Let's say you're going up to a buyer. What are the 5 things you need to notice before you even open your mouth that you can point out in the conversation? What are the multitude of questions you need to ask to get to the point where you have a solution for each one of those answers that buyer gives you? How do you open the conversation? What solutions do you have that will help that business out? What options do you have to correct what they're doing wrong? What advice do you have that can consult that business and separate yourself from the sad competition? We want to do things in a way in this business model and teach you in a way that you are head and shoulders above the other people trying to do this business. Because let's face it, those folks, they're considered what we say scavengers. And as you've probably heard in some of my other videos, it's a pretty sad case. They're kind of like, they don't have any business sense. They don't have communication skills. They don't have solutions. They're just out to get beer money, basically, is who your competition is. So another aspect, how do you run the backside of this business? It's all laid out in the course. sales speak is very important. Marketing techniques, very important. Where to go for your supply. How to find this stuff instead of just driving around aimlessly. How to sit in the comfort of your home and know how and know where and know who to speak with and to find multitudes and mountains of this product that's out there. And then how to get it for free, and how to construct a deal in a way where it's a win-win-win. See, there's three legs to the stool. There's the buyer, there's the supplier, and then there's you. You have to know how to satisfy all three. Otherwise, it just collapses on itself. You could have supply for days, but if you don't know how to move it, you can't become exclusive for that supply. How to become a one-stop shop, for everything that's out there, whether it be corrugated boxes and dunnage and wire reels and 55-gallon drums and industrial bag. I mean, I can go on and on. That way, again, we separate ourselves. How and where and what all this product is, and where to move it, and how to set the deal up where it's and simplify it so you can get off to a fast start. How to get off to a fast start is another thing, business model. This is 14 modules in this course, and then in addition, there's a Facebook group, a private Facebook group for ongoing support. Proud of what we put together, and it's a ton of information. That Facebook group alone, daily, students in there executing this business and asking questions, contributing to the group. I'm contributing to the group as well. So in addition to the course itself, a 14-module course, you have a multitude of additional information and ongoing information that you have lifetime access to as well. And that's ever growing. I don't know everything, but some of my students are pretty darn smart. They know some stuff that they figured out, some things that I hadn't even figured out. So, and you will too. So it's a family. And we're all out there trying to help each other out after you've gone through the training. You can do this wrong, people, and I want you to do it right. That's the importance of this course, and I could go on for another 40 minutes, but I hope you get the gist of it. This will take you from point A to point B each step of the way. While you're going through the course, you'll be taking action. This is not just listening to me and listening to me. You'll actually be taking action as you go through the course, each of the modules, and making progress on what you need to do that day. So it's A to Z as far as information. I appreciate you spending some time. I want you guys to set an appointment, and once you've gone through some of this stuff on either Facebook or YouTube, in the description area, there's a link, the simplestbizforyou.com. Go in, opt in for some information, and I'll, give you what you need to know to be able to come up with some questions to ask and, how to move forward in getting this training. I want to talk to the people. I'm just going to straight up with you. I talk to people, or we talk to some folks, here, that I have some students that when I'm out doing jobs and deliveries, they're going to take some calls for me, and I appreciate them. But you get a different perspective from just hearing it from me. There are actually other folks doing this themselves. But that being said, we're going to need to talk to you and give you all the different options. It's not a sales call or anything like that. It's just informative. And we've laid the cards out on the table, tell you what the deal is, and you can do your due diligence from that point and jump in if it's a match. If it's not, don't. But I want to help out as many people as I can. I've been doing this for a long time, and from the bottom of my heart, it is really created a situation where it's so gratifying to see this little business that I've been running for 21 years change people's lives, and I'd like to do the same for you. So let's see you on the other side, thesimplestbizforyou.com, and let's go from there. Hope this didn't go too long, but had a lot to say. Take care.